Hey guys, I'm here back with Becky Bennett, whom you haven't seen in a little while, probably since the last trailer for these movies, like either I think it was Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that was at the last location.
Yeah, I haven't been to this location yet.
Woohoo! First time, all right. And we're here to watch the new trailer for what I guess is being called F9. Which is Fast and Furious 9, or The Fast and the Furious 9, or Fast 9, or Furious 9.
Fate of the 9.
Maybe they should just do Furious and Fast. Just reverse them. Let's do it.
I used to live my life a quarter mile.
They live on a farm now.
Because here we're
But
farmally.
things change.
Why is he working on a tractor?
My father now. I will always be in your heart.
There is no indication that he's ever been into
I have a
tractors.
gift for you. Your daddy gave me this.
Oh, did he? He also,
Give it to you.
he also gave it to that other woman who got murdered.
It's for protection
Is it?
from what's coming.
What's coming?
What's coming?
Alright, Dom.
She's sporting a new book.
No matter how fast you are,
I am not too weak compared to you.
no one outruns their past.
Your best to tell me.
And mine.
Jordana Brewster's back.
Been a long time, Dom.
Van Dammit.
So we're up against a master
We
thief,
lose The Rock and we get John Cena.
assassin, high performance driver. Who is he?
What?
This is Dom's brother.
Your whole life, you push yourself.
Yes.
Faster than Dom.
Yes!
Smarter than Dom. Stronger than Dom.
Oh, for God's sake.
You kill him
What is her deal?
because I'm ready if you are. There's nothing more powerful.
Why is she so
than
obsessed
love.
with Dom?
When you turn that into anger, there's nothing more dangerous.
Maybe this is the end, but we're gonna go out together.
You know I'd ride to the death with you.
Again.
Yeah!
Let's get to work.
Please tell me that's not a Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine?
Impressive. I know.
No, that's not impressive.
Not all of the is fair. So stupid!
I came here to take you down, little brother. But you're mistaken.
We're driving up a bridge.
My wall.
Yes. Amazing.
What?
Damn, they got a magnet plane?
Hold on.
Of course they do.
Tell me you're not thinking what I think you're thinking. There's no bridge.
Oh, hell no.
No bridge, no problem.
What? They're swinging! Sound like a jungle man with the car!
Hey guys. Surprise.
It makes no sense! He's alive suddenly? Yeah, it's totally normal. How about where has he been this whole time? Why didn't you call? Why did we go to your funeral? The big takeaways for me.
Speechless.
The big takeaways for me was suddenly brother who's evil.
Right. But not all blood is family. It's alright. I love you, John Cena.
Dom's a farmer. They have lived everywhere. Like, they lived on the ocean. They're like, yeah, now it's time to move on and live on farmland.
Right.
I'm gonna work on my tractor with my son, who's not your son, but my son, who I got to name because his mother didn't think she should get to name him.
And I'm gonna give you a gift from your father, who's right here, who didn't give it to you himself.
And then how are they going to explain how Brian's not in this? I mean, I know everyone knows Paul Walker has passed, but like Jordana Brewster's character's back. So I mean, I guess they're just super female empowered. They're like, well, Dad's watching the kids, I guess. I don't know how they're gonna. I'm not saying that that's not a good thing. I'm just saying it seems a little unusual for them to just be like, yeah, she's just gonna be putting herself in danger. I guess it's because of the brother, right? Because it's fam or it's blood, not family.
Right.
But then the jungle swinging at the end.
Right.
And like, what is up with, I forget her character's name, but what is up with Charlize Theron's character's obsession with Dom?
Yeah. He dominates her thoughts.
Like she just came out of nowhere in the last one and she was just obsessed with him without any good reason. I need to use you, Dom. And now I'm seeking revenge because my hacking job went bad because you had something to do with it. Not totally, it wasn't totally his fault. It was actually his crew more than, it was more The Rock than anything. This is just amazing. I mean, I'm sad The Rock's done in this, but this is getting back to what was good about this franchise in the first place. Good, in quotes. Them being super serious about all of these decisions, as if it's not a ridiculous thing. Everything about the amount of things just flying, and then like her getting knocked off of her bike by a car. And then him being on the one side and the one car like collapsing and flipping it, and then him getting thrown off of it as if that would murder him right there on the spot.
Yeah, just everything that has to line up so perfectly in order to work. It just...
Or especially the ending with the...
Right.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Right. Just have like no expression on our faces as we're swinging along. Like, oh, this is old hat.
I would have been pissed if I was Letty. I've been like, you just put our lives in extreme danger. You didn't know if that was gonna work. Luckily for you, somehow in this universe, it just always does. I'd be like, it's over. Like, I'm not doing this with you no more. That was amazing.
I can't wait.
So she's flying through the air, and then this thing comes up mid-air, throws her off of her bike. First of all, I don't even think that is how physics work. I don't think she would be thrown to the side like that. I think if anything, it would hit her. She'd maybe go back a little bit, but she'd still not go in that direction. It's just ridiculous. Oh, and then of course, he swings by to catch her with his car, which obviously that doesn't make the impact worse when you're using speed in the same direction. It doesn't, that somehow saves you when you fall off of a bike. It doesn't break every bone in your body, ensuring it because you're adding that extra force from a different direction now. Movie logic.
Fast logic.
And then we move through, Jordana Brewster's back, and we find out he's got a brother who clearly is a different ethnicity than him. The camera moves slowly here. We got a car flying right up at him, directly at his body, which this impact alone, even if he was stationary, would kill him. And somehow just hits the corner of the car, breaking the wheels of the car underneath. And this is his brother, who's clearly trying to murder him. I wonder what their parents think about all of this. and we've got like 50 guys smashing up against him, which he somehow is fighting somewhat off, and they should have easily been able to take him, but he's fighting them back. They're all punching him, and we have this like emotional moment where Letty's screaming, because you know, everything's intense in this world. And they're all kicking him, and his brother watches like a weirdo.
Have Dom and John Cena ever considered just like, you know, wrestling their frustrations out? Like,
yeah, no, they gotta kill each other. They gotta straight up kill each other.
There's a little wrestling right there.
Yeah, that's true. Helen Mirren's in this again.
Nice.
Which makes no sense, because she has no connection to these people. Her only connection was her sons, and now they're not in this movie. Jordana Brewster's character smacked a bottle over his head, so it's a girls teaming up fight, which I think is cool. I love watching that. And then she takes him out a window, as if that's not straight suicide. But let me guess, she's gonna land on him, and that's going to somehow keep her from breaking every bone in her body. We got this rocket car, and they make this whole joke.
Please tell me that's not a Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine?
Impressive. I know.
No, that's not impressive.
Look who's in this film. The dude from Tokyo Drift. And so then we get this rocket going on here, which is just stupid and one giant, like, child's play. They're flipping this up with two cars. Two cars corner into each other, and they make this thing happen. She looks shocked, like, how could this be real? You were in plenty of these movies. How are you surprised right now? They're driving up a pedestrian bridge made of wood and rope as it's falling. As it's falling. Ludacris is driving this wooden bridge that's not fit for them as it's falling.
Magnet plane.
Because there's a random magnet plane that just shows up to recover them. Good timing for the magnet plane just to show up right when they need them. And we're gonna swing in the car with zero control.
Zero expressions.
There is zero control, zero expressions. He's totally chill, as though this isn't just going to straight up murder them.
We do this all the time.
And now what, he's going to unhook it right at the right moment so that it clings on to the next, like, island over. And then we end with F9, the Fast Saga. That is all it says. And so it's like, you know, we've had ridiculous before with bringing Letty back from the dead. Why leave anyone dead?
No one ever dies here. Family doesn't die.
I mean, this movie is going to exceed my expectations in every way it always does. They're going to really go further with the ridiculous, obviously. I think that in the sequel to this, his brother is going to be family again.
Right, yeah, you gotta turn good in these movies, you know. You gotta take your time as a bad guy and then, you know, work your way up to one of the...
Tyrese is finally going to be fired by Universal, and they'll bring The Rock back along with Jason Statham.
Right.
That part's probably not gonna happen, but that's more hopeful wishing, because I don't really care about Tyrese. Yeah, he was funny in these movies, but shut up, dude. The Rock's fantastic. What's wrong with you? Becky, any other fan theories before we close out this episode?
What's gonna happen? Basically, what's not gonna happen. I mean, just amp up the ridiculousness.
I don't know if they're going to space in this one, but if they aren't, they're definitely in number 10.
That would be yeah, because X is always the space one. Right?
This is my fan theory. What's yours?
Wasn't that a great episode? I just love doing this show. It's so fun, and the only way to keep it going is if, you know, you support us by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, or clicking that bell so you can see what happens next. But the biggest support you can give us is by supporting us over at that link there. You know, Patreon. We have one of those. It's pretty cool.